Hold on, I'm gonna have some of this first.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of this first.
What's up, YouTube? We watched. This has like 4 names in it. I'm not gonna get them all right. Eurovision Fire Song of the fucking competition thing. I don't know. We watched the new Will Ferrell Netflix movie, and now we're here to let you know just how drunk you get to watch this thing.
I want to know why we watched it. Like, why are we doing this?
Eurovision Fire
Ice Saga.
Fire Man. You know what?
The Eurovision Song Contest.
All right, everyone. I am Lars. This is Sigrid. We are Fire Saga.
This Eurovision is the story of Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams as a Icelandic rock group who are trying to compete in this American Idol-esque song battle of the band competition thing. Takes place in Europe, and then that's it. You know, that's the plot.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to say this movie was almost like, if you've seen, imagine Popstar, but then just with like less ideas, less funniness, less jokes. Just boring as fuck.
Imagine Popstar, but minus the laughter.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I've kind of adopted this new thing from you, because every time we've done these fucking videos, all you ever talk about is like the runtime. Oh, this was this long, this long. And right when I started this fucking movie, I said, oh my, this is 2 hours and 7 minutes long. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm at this point now, like, if a movie's over an hour and a half, like, what the fuck are you doing? Let's wrap this thing up, okay?
Let's get it going.
If you can't do it in an hour and a half, you don't deserve to make this fucking movie, okay?
Exactly. When we become like big time in Hollywood, I think we're gonna do like a fucking 45-minute movie, and we're just gonna kill it. We're
gonna charge full price for it too. No fucking discounts for this shit.
Exactly. I want y'all to know we ain't doing no fucking Snyder cut or anything like that. Okay, we're not gonna release something that's 4 hours long and it still sucks.
We're gonna do the whiskey business cut. It's gonna be even fucking shorter than the normal cut was. Okay, it's gonna be 23 minutes long. You're gonna have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, hey, did you see that new whiskey business movie? You mean that quick little clip that I saw on Instagram? That was great, wasn't it?
Toward the end, I think this movie ends at probably an hour and a half, but they keep going for another 30 minutes to like wrap it up or something. But you know, it's Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell. He's the same fucking person, the same like man-child dude who can't grow up, and he's trying to. His dad hates him for being so immature, but this time he's Icelandic, and that in also one thing. Everyone in this movie is Icelandic, but I don't think anyone got the accent correct or kept the whole thing through.
Not at all.
Will Ferrell, he came in and out of his accent. Rachel McAdams, she was like half Swedish chef, half like British or something. Pierce Brosnan was like full Swedish chef.
Oh my gosh, Pierce Brosnan! Actually, I thought he was Irish. I thought he was going Irish.
Yeah, but he's like, don't you know?
Every time you see Pierce Brosnan in this movie, he's basically sitting in a bar getting hammered. And I was like, you know what? This is the one guy I can relate to. But he's just like, give me another fucking beer. And I was like, ah.
I don't even know if that was Irish. I think that was something else that you just did there. I'm still impressed with Netflix by the sheer amount of big name actors that they have in these straight to Netflix movies.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, Netflix is turning into one big powerhouse, for sure. And I found out just today they bought this company called like Fast.com, and it tests your Wi-Fi speed. And then at the bottom of the screen, it says a little thing says powered by Netflix. And I was like, holy shit, man. Netflix is fucking running like internet, like, streaming, all this other kinds of stuff. Like, what are they doing now? This is crazy. Like, they're testing people's Wi-Fi.
Because they want to they test your Wi-Fi, then be like, oh, your Wi-Fi is fast enough to stream Ozark.
Yeah, go ahead. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. But I mean, going back to Will Ferrell, once he plays an average guy, that when he's able to put himself in this one position like 1,000%, not an accent, we're talking about like old school, right?
Yeah.
He was trying to be this regular husband, but then just kept fucking up. And even with Step Brothers, and we're looking at Anchorman. Anchorman's one of my favorite movies. It's a combination between the writers that write for him, that know him really well.
Yeah.
And then when he steps out of this like comfort zone with this whole accent and this other country and all this other kinds of stuff, it just bombs horribly bad. You know?
He wrote this movie though. He wrote this.
Oh, wow. This I didn't know.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he did. Him and Andrew Steele, they wrote this.
Oh man, jeez. Well,
so
I mean, you can't win them all. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But
I mean, well, they have a lot of singers in it that I think I'm supposed to know who they are, but because I'm in America, I don't know. But I read later on that a lot of the talent that was in there is ex-winners of, which I didn't know until I watched this movie either. This whole competition is a real thing.
No way.
The whole thing is based on a real thing because Will Ferrell's wife is Swedish and she told him about this. And so they watched it on TV and he got so amazed by it that he went to Sweden and they watched the real one happen a few years ago and then wrote a movie about it. This whole thing happens every year.
Wow.
So
wow.
a lot of the music artists that are in which was one of the dumbest scenes I saw was when they're in that mansion. They all had that giant karaoke sing.
Oh my god, yeah.
A lot of those people are people who won the competition in past years. That's why they have close-ups on them singing, and I'd be like, do I know this person? What is this?
Yeah. I was thinking the whole time, I was like, wow, that's a good-looking side actor there. like, man, it sounds like they're really singing.
Yeah, so, I mean, in terms of positives, it's kind of cool that this brought attention to a whole thing that I didn't even know existed, and I kind of wish happened here. It's kind of cool, this battle of the bands, but country to country. I mean, I guess it'd have to be state to state here in America, and it would just all be a bunch of shitty fucking country music for most of it.
And nobody's tuning into that shit. Yeah. like seriously.
Hey, what kind of fucking truck are you gonna sing about here, dude?
Exactly. I mean, I just found that even the jokes in this movie and what they were trying to do, a lot of it was for shock value. There wasn't anything that was necessarily funny. It was just trying to be stupid, and then there was some practical slapstick scenes.
The only part that made me laugh consistently through this whole movie is anytime they played at the bar and that one angry dude would always yell at them to play ya ya ding ding dong or ya ya whatever, the ya ya ding bong. Oh, I will say, Dan Stevens, he's in this movie, the guy from, he was the Beast in Beauty and the Beast, and he was in, I mean, he's been the guest. He was in Downton Abbey, I think.
Oh, that one I know. Yeah, Downton Abbey. Yeah.
He was the Russian singer guy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was. I even told my wife that he's the only person that is fully committed to an accent and not fucking it up all the time. He's he's Russian and he sounds Russian and he's always sounds Russian the whole movie, and then it's over and like, wow, that guy was Russian in this movie.
Maybe he was drunk.
He said, and you might think that I'm drunk, but I am dead sober.
Idiot.
You know, I could review it right now. I'll just say I would give this probably a drunk, borderline shit face, but it was a very middle of the road comedy. Just if you want to watch something like in the background and then like glance over, maybe. I will say some of the songs were pretty good. It didn't piss me off, but I wouldn't watch this again. But you know, watch it drunk. Maybe you'll have a good time with it.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I gotta say, I did not care for this movie. You have a certain amount of timeline before when I start the movie to where, like, I check out, like, joke-wise. If you don't hit me within that 20 minutes, especially with a Will Ferrell movie, I'm kind of checking out.
20 minutes is even still a long time. You gotta have, like...
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I gave Daddy's Home a pretty good chance. You know, I'm sorry, I really didn't like this movie. I'm giving this movie a blacked out. Yeah, I gotta say, I didn't like this movie. I mean, if you're stuck at home, which a lot of us are right now, I mean, this is technically your best bet, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, I'm sorry for that. But if you're gonna sit down and watch this, I mean, get prepared to drink 99.9% through the movie.
If the only laughs you're getting from a movie is like those like nasal, just like those kind of laughs, it's not that funny. I mean, if that's your type of movie, check it out.
Right.
You don't have a single chance of making it.
Stop laughing! I'm trying to fight you!
Well,
I'm drunk now.
here's another one for the books. Another virtual review done.
Exactly. Can we please just do a good movie now?
Sure.
Like maybe.
Let me know what's out there.
Okay. Okay.
In the meantime, cheers. Thanks for watching, buddy.
Love you guys.
If you could, what the fuck? What am I drinking? See you guys next time. Let us know below if you have any suggestions, and also share this video with your friends and your family and your elders, and let them know what's going on here, because I'm trying to stop working and I can't do it unless I can get some money from this fucking YouTube channel.